Alright people, I did it again. We'll see in a moment what I did. Let's start. Hey ladies and gents, your pal Rob here. I got some great books. I got another Grail. You guys won't believe what I got. Got some good books here. I got some really good books right here. So let's start with comics. Alright guys, if you like classic comic stories, classic covers, and also comic speculation, you're at the right channel. Welcome aboard. Alright guys, my first comic here is, I'm not quite sure what this is, but it was on sale for 70% off at Cards, Comics, and Collectibles in Baltimore. And this is The Buzz #1. This actually is a Spider-Girl Presents The Buzz #1. I believe it's a first appearance of a character. I have no idea who this character is, but it only cost me $1.25, so couldn't pass it up. Alright, my next comic here is Champions #5. And this is the, I'm assuming this is the first Gwenpool foray into the title, or on cover. Anyway, this book cost me $1. Anyway, it's not really worth a lot. It's a neat cover, but I'm not sure if I can really call it a good spec, but I thought it was just something that was interesting. It's only worth like $5, I think, at most. So, is it a good spec? Probably not, but I thought for $1 it was worth picking up. Alright, now we're going to go into the better comics. Now I have here, and by the way, these comics I have right here are going to be some of the books I got from Cards, Comics, and Collectibles for 70% off, so whatever the price says, it's 70% off, guys. Alright, for example, I have here Black Widow #1, and this is stickered at $8. Anyway, this is a really cool Yelena Belova cover. She's a future of Black Widow, so if you see any covers with her, or her first appearance in Inhumans #5, or even her first, on-cover appearance, you should probably get those, because of what happened in the Avengers movie where Natasha Romanoff is gone. Yelena Belova is the book to get now. Alright people, when I was hunting through Cards, Comics, and Collectibles, I use a key collector app on some books I'm not quite sure about, and I came across this book right here. Dark Horse Presents 22. Anyway, so I looked at it, and it says something about the first appearance of Duckman, and I read the story. I had to buy it. The story was only a short 2-page, multiple panels in each page story about an actual duck, or Duckman, who apparently is a single father, and he has some unsavory traits. That is true. The story is so fascinating. I'm gonna see if I can find the other issues with him, because I found it was a pretty good read. Anyway, this book I got for, well, I said $6 sticker, but I got it for 70% off. Anyway, is this a good spec? Will we ever see Duckman? Probably not, but it was just a really good story. And I bought 2 copies. Liked it so much. So, if you want to get something that has a good story, it probably has not a good chance of being on any kind of series or TV show or movie. Dark Horse 22 is pretty good. So, but you can find it for, a couple dollars. This book's kind of strange though, because 98s go for about $150 for some reason. I'm not sure how rare it is, but they actually sell too. I was surprised. I thought it would be something that's just kind of an oddball thing, but apparently it does sell. So Dark Horse 22 is a good book to read. As far as spec goes, I don't think so. So anyway, that's that. The next comic I have here is one I bought a while ago. Got it for, I believe, $1. It is not in perfect shape, but it is Vision and the Scarlet Witch, issue #12. And I believe it's relevant to the WandaVision show, because it's the first appearance of their twins. So I believe it goes for about 25 plus. I'm sure it goes for a lot more in 98, but See this book in the dollar bin, I suggest you get it. And this is a good spec. I still think it's a good spec. So if you see this one cheap, get it. All right, the next comic I have here is Galactus the Origin #1. I'm sure you've all seen this. Anyway, the sticker on this comic is $18. Anyway, if you see this one for $10 or less, it's probably a good pickup. Anyway, it's the origin of, obviously, Galactus. We will be seeing him sometime in the near future, I hope. And you're going to want to have any Galactus book you can find that's relatively early. Anyway, this book is a good spec. I haven't read it, but from what I think it reprints a couple of the Thor 160, I forget the numbers, but his origin. So if you see it cheap, you should probably get it. All right, people, the next comic I have here is Betty and Me, issue 55. This one was stickered at $8. Anyway, this comes under the innuendo covers, and Archie apparently had a couple of them. Betty and Me 16. Everybody knows about that one. That one goes for 50 for low grade and up. And this one surprisingly goes for about 50 and up also. This isn't a super innuendo, but it's still kind of funny. Innuendo is usually the phrasing they use in the comic. This one, I guess, qualifies as that. And one of my favorite ones, the one I really want to get, but it costs too much money. I've had an opportunity to buy it in the past, and I regret not buying because the price, it was super low grade, but it was still, I think it was like $700. But it is a ghost, and that would be Teenage Romances issue #9, a Matt Baker cover. That one goes for a lot, even like low grade, mid grade. I've never seen anything above a 5 in that. In the last CGC 5.0 I saw, it sold for, I think somebody was asking like $10,000 for it or something. I'm not sure if it's sold or not, but it's not there anymore. And there's a bunch of Archie books. There's Archie, I think 511. Anyway, they're really popular, the covers. So if you see them, they're worth picking up because people like them. Kind of a fun little phrasing of words that I guess were innocent back then, but now, So, all right, people, now we're at the Grail time. Remember how I went to Lost in Time Comics and Toys? Marty had a really good selection of slabs, CGC slabs, and I managed to pick up this book right here. This is from the previous. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #2. This is the second print. And on this one I paid, you can see it, $180 for this one right here. Now, Marty was really cool. We saw he had priced, well, I guess he hadn't priced in a long time, but he did honor the price. Anyway, guys, this is a really good book. If this were a first print, it'd be a lot more than $180. All right, so I went there again to look. Would you believe I found another 9.6? This is issue #3. First print. I wish it was the rare, I guess, coloring error where it says layered photo. That one goes for a lot of money in any grade. But anyway, this is issue 3. Oh, the price, I paid $200. You can see right there. And anyway, this one goes for about $350, I think. At least last time I checked. So, oh, by the way, this is also, I made a mistake when I mentioned that issue 2, third print was the first cover appearance of April O'Neil. Apparently, that book came after this book. If you look to see who's driving the Volkswagen bus, get it over here, you'll see that it's April O'Neil. So this actually predates Turtles 2 third print. So this is the first cover appearance of April O'Neil. So if you see this one, even not slabbed, and it's like $100, it's probably worth it. Turtles books are really hot right now, so if you see them for a decent price, I'd get them. If I could find a 1 and a 9.6, like maybe I'm not going to ever get a first print. That one would be too much. Second print, that's still expensive, but it's attainable. Third print, sure, expensive but attainable. Fourth and fifth print, same thing. So if you see any of those books, 1, 2, and 2, all the prints are worth getting. The third one, I'd only get the first print, and that's all I would get as far as the Trolls books go. And also Raphael #1, with the first appearance of Casey Jones, that's worth it too. So anyway, guys, that's my Grail of the day. Hey, if you guys got any value out of this video, leave a like. If you enjoyed the comics, leave a like. If you have any questions or comments about the comic, the video, or the prices, or if I made any errors about the comics, let me know in the comment section below, because occasionally I get things wrong, and you guys are great and awesome in helping me correct some of the information too. So let me know, guys. All right, guys, make sure you have your notification turned on, because I upload pretty frequently. And that'll do it for today. I will see you later.